There we go. See if any of y'all want to chat. Get stuff did around here. Anybody's here, let me know. I'm game for not doing anything, but at the same time, this place is a disaster and I need to clean it. So I'll be there momentarily. Talk amongst yourselves. Or not. Whatever. Oh, it's a mess. The heater's loud. I've got no Wi-Fi because I got my computer plugged in. Oh, whatever. Let's see. I will say something. Chit chat. Talk to myself all day. I figured when you guys would want to talk. It's a mess in here. A horrible mess. Y'all keep a clean shop or a messy shop? Do you have a shop? I was just saying earlier today that this garage is the hub for all the activity that I have. Things coming and going. Tools coming in and out from my truck. Lawnmower for mowing the lawn, in and out of here. Workshop for projects, stuff coming in and out, storage from the house. It's a disaster. All the time out here. I cannot keep up on it. Am I alone in my travails and fighting the never-ending, exploding garage? Can't even tell if this is working. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think it's working. So see if anybody else files in, or I keep cleaning, because that's what I will do. I will clean. Paige, dude, what's going on? It's another Friday night. Living the dream. You know? Winding down. Yes. I've got to meet a friend actually, to look at a hole in the roof in one of his rentals, and I have to go work on one of my own rentals. So first thing tomorrow. How are you? Still the calm before the storm? Yeah, I think it might be the calm before the storm, but that remains to be seen. It's quiet around here, which I enjoy. I'm good with quiet. You don't get a peep out of me. No marauding bands with pitchforks and torches marching down my street at all. So interesting to see those to be eaten by their own dog, as Owen said. It's interesting to. Uh, I don't know. I don't have a dog in the fight, so I don't have to worry about being eaten. Well, I guess I do. Be eaten by a different dog, but I ain't got a dog in the fight, so I really don't care. It doesn't bother me at all, one way or the other. I keep on pushing. Um, like they say. What do they say? Improvise, adapt, and overcome. That is what they say. I don't know who they is. Obviously, I stole they's line, but it's profound, poignant, makes sense. You do what you got to do. I assume you were referring to Candace Owens' page. The only Owens I could think of that would have an opinion or a statement to be said like that. Got clamps everywhere. So anybody else hanging out there? Anybody else got any projects going on? Any DIYs? Anybody else got to go fix rental properties? I don't recommend them. They're highly overrated. So are my shooting skills. No one that I follow, but yes. Yeah, that's what I figured. I see her. I see her roll through social media when the algorithms allow it, I guess. She pops up from time to time. I like people that think outside the box. Michael, still searching for ammo. Michael, you should have been searching for ammo about 10 years ago, buddy. Because I don't think you're going to find it now. You put tongue oil on your butcher block and decided to do poly. If I sand enough, will the poly stick adhere? Whoa, I have no idea. Why don't you just stick with the tongue oil? I'm not well versed in butcher blockery. I'm not a big fan, and I'm sure I didn't do it right. I did a poly over some countertops and trust issues with the oil. Well, that oil might fight you trying to put the poly on there. But I put some poly on countertops that were actually like texture spray painted, and it was an outdoor, supposed to be like waterproof poly and stuff, and several coats. And I'm not a huge fan of having the poly on there. It just stains from the water, whitens, and then it does go away. But I don't know. Stick with the tongue oil. Roll with it. You went with the butcher block, so go for it. Own it. Own it. If you're all in, you're all in. Damn it, man. What are you? I'm an idiot sitting in his garage. Don't ask me for advice. I'm a carpenter. I didn't say I was a good carpenter. Why am I here? I'm not. I'm here. You're there. I'm here. You're. I'm not. You're here, Paige. I'm not there. You've decided to show up. I figured people would just show up and rant at me for ruining my YouTube channel. I got bleeps going on my phone. Beer fridge nearby. No. That's one thing I do not have in the bunker here is a beer fridge, Michael. And actually, all the beers in the house. I don't even have a bottle of bourbon floating around out here tonight. But I got to, like I said, I've got to work tomorrow. I've got to be at my rental, and then I've got to help a buddy on his rental, and I don't want to blow my whole day doing that. So I want to be there early. And I think last time I did a live stream out here, I was drinking bourbon still about 1 a.m, and that made for a rough morning the next day. I'm getting too old for doing that crap. Someday, if I can find a fridge and find some room, I will definitely have one out here. But usually got a bottle of something sitting on the bench, but has been long empty. It's my favorite bourbon. If anybody's wanting to get me a Christmas present or something, Christmas is coming up. Just letting you know. Store pick would be even better. If anybody can find a store pick. Is that drink? Yeah, Paige. Knob Creek Single Barrel. Knob Creek's the first bourbon that I really got into, and then I discovered Knob Creek Single Barrel at Disney World. They had their own special pick of Single Barrel at the bar at Wilderness Lodge, and my wife and I hung out there one evening, and that's what I was drinking, and it was delicious, and I totally fell in love with it, probably because it was at Disney World, and that tends to make you like everything around there. But Pavlovian response, I guess, when I saw it in the store, but I bought it. But yeah, now it's empty. It's even a little dusty. So just to remind you guys, care packages, send them to the bunker. Man, I can't throw anything in that garbage can right now. Bourbon and Excedrin. Yeah, Michael, you ain't kidding. And actually, I do kind of suffer from migraines as it is, so that's why I need to limit drinking, especially in the evening. So, not tonight. Keep my head on my shoulders. Things could get crazy out there. You gotta stay alert. Keep your wits about you. So when the zombies come, you gotta be ready to be able to battle them. Or if you've got to work on a rental and go do a roof repair the next day. I'm not 22 years old anymore. I can't go out drinking all night on a school night. Yep, migraines are no fun. Have you viewed any of the videos or pictures off of HB laptop? Paige, I don't even know what that is. Brent, what's going down in the United States? Nothing much. We're just hanging out down here, going about our business. I'm going about my business. Don't know if other people are going about their business, and don't know if some people are wanting to make their business my business, but Hunter's laptop. No, I have no desire to see anything that came off of that laptop. No. Yeah, I was kind of stupid not catching the HB, but Brent, watching paint dry. Paige might be watching paint dry. I don't like to paint, so I don't watch paint dry. I'm just staring longingly at my empty bottle of bourbon. So, Brent, if you just showed up, letting everybody know Christmas is coming. Yes, latex. It doesn't take as long to dry. You don't have to babysit it. You can paint and you can leave. And then you can come back and put the next coat on because you bought cheap paint and it didn't stick. I used to get what did Lowe's sell? Have any Olympic? They had a pretty decent commercial. I got a bunch of paint over there. Pretty decent commercial Olympic that I used on all my rentals. Just buy it in the same color, 5-gallon buckets, and they don't carry it anymore. So now I'm trying to find a Valspar that works as well. Brent, you sent me some Labatt's. I did some work for my neighbor. Just did a couple things with the router for him in here, and he's the one that actually gave me my wood stove over there. And I told him, I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." And I came back out here later on in the day, and there was a 6-pack of Labatt's sitting by the door. And honestly, it's still in my refrigerator, and that's probably easily been 6 months. that's well, that's the doomsday beer, I guess, if it comes down to it. I've got other better beers before that. Michael, what state are you in, or is it a secret? It's totally a secret. I can't tell you where the bunker's at. It's Midwest though. It's the best I can give you. I don't want the zombie hordes at my door. Page Valspar. Yeah, Valspar paint. Isn't that what it's called? I don't know. I'm not a painter. Valspar paint. Get it at Lowe's. There's a Lowe's right next to where my rentals, the neighborhood where my rentals are. So I just go in there. Like I said, it used to always be Olympic 5-gallon. Oh, I forget the name of the color, but that's what got slapped on all the walls. Like a smart answer. See? I don't know you people. You guys could be the feds for all I know. Coming to get me. Not telling you. I don't even tell anybody my name. I don't like anybody enough to tell them my name. The people that know me don't call me by my name. They call me something else. Feds are busy right now? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't care to watch. I kick the news on in the morning, see what the weather's going to be, see how many people got shot overnight, and then speaking of that, I'm hearing a lot of gunshots outside. That was quite a bit. Which reminds me, I'm going to go lock my door. Get down. I'm in the bunker, Brent. It's impervious to gunfire. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what was going on there. Some kind of night hunt, maybe? Safety first. Lock the door. When you hear the gunshots, lock the door. Yeah, it's a solid door. I'll be safe in here. Family's in the house. They'll fend for themselves. Did I get my AdSense set up? I did, but I have not received my PIN in the mail yet. So hopefully, yeah. And then I gotta get my Amazon set back up, so I can update all my affiliate links. This YouTube stuff's hard work to make $50 a month. Took me longer than $50 worth just to get the video together today that I put up. That just seems to bring in subscribers and lose me subscribers at the same time. So it's a fine line I'm walking here with subject matter on this channel, but it is what it is. I'm not the one that decided to throw our country into turmoil. So I'm just trying to go to work. I finished up a guy's shed today. Built it. It was at at a trailer park. That's some bigger booms now. They're bringing in the artillery. Michael got to stick with it. You know, Michael, as long as things are weird, I'm just speaking about what pops into my head. Like I said in the wow, maybe that's fireworks. That's got to be fireworks. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going with what pops into my head. I said in the video that just went up this evening was, you know, it's a DIY channel, and I've always wanted to strive for, you know, self-sufficiency, and with the goings on in our country right now, self-sufficiency is not a bad thing. So it's not really, this isn't really a maker's channel. I do too much building and too much fixing cars and stuff like that. So I throw it all out there, and that was pulling on me to tell people to get some you know, some cans of soup. So I went with it. Yeah, Michael, it is hunting season, but it has been dark here for like you know, 4 hours. So I don't know what's going on. Need more doomsday videos, says the Canadian that's sitting there probably eating his popcorn watching the America burn to the ground. Our misery is your guys' delight, I guess. So fireworks for Trump. Highly doubtful. I don't know. Trump supporters are probably shooting him at people. I don't know what. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. This is way louder and way more. I can't tell if that's fireworks or like a shootout. I have to grab a hammer and go out there and check it out. Oh, here we go. I'm ready. Get my hatchet like Benjamin Martin. I know you guys can't hear that, but popcorn's a good idea. Hey, when things are burning down, might as well enjoy it. If we can just give the country up north a little bit of entertainment, Brent, then burning our own country to the ground is totally worth it. Now, that sounds like fireworks. Maybe. I have custom emojis now. That's awesome, huh? Ah! My computer's talking to me. Wait. Stop. No. I don't know what I just did, guys. Can y'all still even hear me? Oh, well. I don't know. I can't even see myself now. Hey, there we go. Canadian bacon. Canadian bacon's just ham that comes from Canadian pigs. Bunch of Canadians got together and decided to sell us Americans on some fancy ham. We paid for it. What does Canadian bacon cost? Like twice as much as ham? Missing some screws in my workbench here. You guys should watch that video. It's one of the first videos I did when I put this little roll around bench together. I had no idea what I was doing with the camera. The power tools, that comes easily enough. The camera and the making a video and talking to a camera and editing a video, that's all crazy weird crap to me. I'd rather do this and actually talk to people. Which is weird because I really don't like people. But you guys are all over there. So I guess I feel safe that way. Still can't feel anything in that garbage can. I wanted to get working on my solar panels while the weather is still relatively decent. I got them sitting right down here. But that ain't gonna happen this weekend because, like I said, I've got stuff to do. Maybe Sunday, although, Sunday's the Sabbath, and I like to try to lay low, but that never really happens. What do you want me to do, Brent? If I had like a wireless camera, I'd go outside and show you guys the gunshots or whatever's still going on out there. I should have live streamed off my phone, then I could have just taken you guys out there with me. But other than that, man, I mean, I'm not even drinking, so you're not gonna get a song and dance out of me or anything tonight. And I can only assume you're being sarcastic about the election updates because if you watch any election updates, that's more than I've watched. But if you do watch, let me know. Let me know how it's going. Somebody let me know who my ruler is. I got a bunch of 18-volt batteries I got to recycle too. Y'all got a place where you can take these? Oh, it says recycle me. 1-800-8 battery. I'll try calling that someday. You blame Hillary? Why not? Blame Hillary for everything. Your team lost the Super Bowl? Blame Hillary. It works. Lock her up. Lock her up. People are crazy. Biden's gonna win. New dude about it. Oh yeah, that Tuesday night, election night, when all of a sudden, like, everybody just decided to stop counting for some reason, and then all of a sudden, yeah, Biden is a hologram. That's funny. Yeah. I mean, Biden's going to win. It's just a matter of how quietly Trump concedes. No one thinks it's in him to do it quietly, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I ain't got a dog in the fight. I'm just trying to go to work. I just push forward no matter what's going on. Not my, I want to say not my business, but that doesn't really work because, they make it your business. But, I've just been stocking up on my pork and beans and chicken soup, canned chicken, spam. I had spam tonight for dinner. Spam and potatoes. Because I was the only one home. So I made spam and potatoes and ate. It was good. I enjoyed it. Check your tax payment in a few months. You know what, Michael? I couldn't even care less about that right now. My county and the city that the bulk of my work is done out of, and my wife works out of every day. Just everybody decided to raise taxes, so now we have to adjust our budget accordingly to account for that. So, yay, voting. Anybody follow on Instagram? I took the mutt to work with me today. He was my co-pilot. Best helper I've ever had. He doesn't talk back. Socialist United States of America. I think it should be the United American Socialist States, so we can be US for our abbreviation. No longer the US, we're just US. Fine, I'll take all your money. Free electric vehicles for everyone. That'll be fun. I don't think they're going to take money. I think they're going to just be printing money now. They're just going to be giving money out left and right. So that'll be fun for like the first 2 months before the inflation hits. But I'm just an idiot carpenter. What do I know? I'm not an economist. All you got to do is read Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt, but no one's got time for one lesson of economics, I guess. Money talks. Cash can keep a secret. I like cash, Brent. I like when my tenants pay me in cash. Not that I don't report the income. I just like having the cash. Everything else is always electronic transfers. I've said that in the one video, and so many people don't literally don't have any cash. It's very strange to me. Could have used free college 20 years ago. Yeah. I dropped out. I hated school. And after I graduated, I went to college and I got a fuzzy shirt, man. I'm a ragtag. Good grief, I'm a disaster. I'm such a cheapskate. I went to college, and lo and behold, college was just more school, and I still didn't like school, so I dropped out real quick. Calculus whooped my butt, and I was like, and I'm in engineering, and I don't like calculus. So, picked up a hammer, and the rest is history. Like, the joints in my body, they're all history. That garbage can's too far away. Yeah, bad thing is, even if school was, I think even if it was free, I probably still would have just dropped out anyway. Really didn't like school. Last 2 years of high school was a grind, and then I tried college. That was dumb. Man, I've done some dumb things in my life. Thank God they weren't all on the internet, right? Good skills to have, you know? Well, when when the world implodes, I do have a marketable skill. I'm not an attorney or an IT guy, you know. You don't need a lot of those in the. I've watched Walking Dead. I've never really seen many attorneys and IT guys on there. Sounds like I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. No complaints. I ain't rich. I can't even afford a good thermal. This one's probably 10 years old. But don't complain anyway. There's nothing to complain about. Now, why are people texting me? It's what time is it? 9:42. Brent, I hope that term means something else in Canada. Or somebody's got a few Labatt's in them. I've been told that's not one of my marketable skills, so I've moved on. I'm not one to keep chasing pipe dreams. They're just not there for you. Just to reiterate, Christmas is coming. The eviction moratorium affecting you? No, I have no. I've been lucky. A couple guys in a duplex were laid off, but they were being covered. They are back to work now. The one house that I have to be at tomorrow has been empty, and that's been empty a month. And he and she were both working the whole time. He was actually making overtime because he was one of only two people that were working in the warehouse where he was because there were layoffs. So I have not, knock on wood, I haven't had to deal with that. My first fear was that I was going to be evicting going one way and catching foreclosures coming at me the other way. So far, so good. Hands too rough. No, man, I don't do that much work. My hands aren't rough. I got a bum elbow and I got a bad rotation, Brian. Seriously, I have a bum elbow, man. This has been hurting me. A lot of pain out there. There is. And a couple buddies I have that have a lot more rentals than I do. They have had tenants that have been able to get assistance and stuff, but how long can they just be throwing money out there like that? Because when they start just throwing the money out there to pay for people's rents, then the rent control is going to come too, because and then it's going to be worthless at that point. So as long as I can get the money in to cover the mortgages, mortgages are fixed payments, so inflation can go crazy and the payments are still going to be the same. So that's not a big deal. It's just a matter of keeping somebody in there. And the county and the city keep hemorrhaging population because these same people keep voting to raise their own taxes, and then they move out because their taxes went up. Have I said yay voting lately? Yeah. But everything's been working out so far for me and mine, and My immediate family, everything's been good. I know a lot of people it has not been. Yeah, another stimulus check. Yeah, if you're 6 months behind, and and granted, the moratoriums are up now here. Courts are back to working, so you can get evictions going, which I haven't had an eviction to deal with in several years. But I don't let people get 6 months behind. If you're going to be 6 months behind, you better be getting some kind of federal assistance that's coming right to me, because I'm not putting up with it. I can't. I'm not in the business of giving away free housing. Try to do it cheap. I can't do it free. Paige, crap, I'm back. You just can't stay away. This is a thrilling conversation we have going on here, Paige. Let's see. We got Michael's looking for ammo. Brent's drunk. Paige is so bored. She keeps coming back. Through all this, all tenants have paid in full. Your tenants have? That's good. I've been in the same. Besides the fact that my one house, which is my lowest carrying cost, but my highest income stream, is now empty. So it's easier. It's easy for me to carry it, and I like to just ignore it. But at the same time, I'm missing out on quite a bit of money coming in. So that's why I was actually over there today, kind of doing an assessment. I'll probably make a video series about it, although it's not destroyed, so it's not like a really big having to flip the house. But maybe I'll do a little walk through and show what needs to be done, and then kind of talk about the pros and cons of having rentals. But I was over there today with the pup. He came over to help me. He likes to inspect the houses, and getting my bearings over there. And now tomorrow I will be there. I don't want to be there Sunday, but we'll see. With actually had a streak of really decent weather lately, and I know it'll go to crap on me in the next couple of weeks. I'll have rain days. I can go over there, so I want to try to get yard work done over there tomorrow. John Poole, hi. What's the purpose of this channel? I don't know. It's a DIY channel, and over the last couple weeks, I've been focusing on self-sufficiency, John. Not just doing projects yourself, but keeping things in order yourself, because I think a lot of stuff's been going on in our country. If you are also American, you've probably noticed. So not a lot of what do I want to say? This channel is scattershot. I'm not gonna do a how-to video on how to frame a garage every week. I do stuff in the shop. I do stuff for the shop. This is where I do things. I build things, and I fix vehicles. And so if you want to see some DIY stuff or some self-sufficiency things, then stick around. If you don't, there's other channels out there. Michael, everyone's watching election news. I need a break. I haven't been watching it. I don't care. Paige at John Poole to make you ask questions. There you go. Just throw a crazy, weird channel out there, and then I get people to show up, and then I should make you a moderator, Paige. So you can moderate all three of us that are chatting here. Junior, just fine looks, obviously. Yes, the distinguished gray beard coming in nicely. Yeah, John. I mean, it is what it is. It's, if you're subscribed, thank you. If you're going to subscribe, thank you. If you're not, I understand that too. I probably lose 12% of my subscribers. For every 8 I get, I probably lose one because I can't make up my mind what I'm doing with this channel. In the last couple of weeks, I totally skewed it. Although I've still got project videos coming. So I still got, I think I do have another garage build. And then stuff around here, around the bunker here. My rain barrel, clean that up and got that kind of back in working order. Got a little video about that. Then I winterized my pressure washer. So I got like a 2-minute video on how to winterize your pressure washer. So stick around or don't. You doing a prep for cold weather video? Well, like I said, I just winterized my pressure washer. I'm going to put that out there. How to put tarps up in a cold garage. See, I'm not doing tarps this year, Brent, because I've got the wood burner. So my intention is to be out here with a raging ass fire in that thing on a weekend when I know I'm going to be out here doing some work. Not doing the tarps. I hate having the tarps because when I've got a vehicle on the other side of the tarps, I end up having to open the tarp so I can go back and forth and I can let some heat in over there. Maybe I should start a GoFundMe for insulation for the bunker. Maybe Brent should do that for me. I think Brent, but we can't do it in Canadian dollars. Because you guys would come up with like $1,000 and then it'd be like $3 American. What am I going to do with that? No tarps this year, Brent. It's not happening. It's not happening. That's what I'm trying to say. First time on, this is why I asked. Yeah, John, I got a bunch of videos of kind of how to do things and probably how not to do things if you watch, because I don't really know what I'm doing all the time. But at the same time, when I try to be self-sufficient and I got a country that's going to crap on me, I like to point that out. Give people a heads up that they should be becoming self-sufficient also. You're afraid of skill saws. You don't need to be afraid of skill saws, Paige. You just need to be afraid of hordes of zombies. Every guy needs a man cave. See, I'm not a man cave kind of guy. I'm not a sit in the basement and scream at the television all weekend when a football game's on. I enjoy sports. I enjoy watching a football game, but I'd rather do stuff. I'd rather be, even if it's just fumbling around, which 90% of my time out here seems to be fumbling around trying to clean it and organize it. That's way more relaxing to me than screaming at the TV, which I do. I have. Ask my wife. Brent, I'm going to block you. Need to cut a 55-gallon drum for rainwater. That's what I've got, Paige. It's a hand-me-down from a friend that used it to water his garden, and it kind of got in his way, and he gave it to me, and I was like, heck yeah, I'll take it. And then given the situation, I was like, maybe I should actually store some water to have instead of just for watering my garden, because my garden sucks. I had the lower part burst on the pressure washer, not blowing it out. Yeah, that's what that will happen. It'll freeze and crack the pump, and you just got to run some RV antifreeze in it. I'll try to get that video up tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Well, it might be down the line. Depends on the time. I do have my new computer though, and I can actually put videos together much quicker. I still suck at it, but I suck so much faster now. You're missing out. I'm not missing out at screaming at my television in the basement. Well, I don't even have a basement, first of all, and I don't know if I'm gonna be away from my family. I want to be doing something productive. You're in your man cave. Why are they holding that for review? Both of you said the same thing. That's them. You're in your man cave. Yes, this would I would guess that. Yeah, I agree. It is. It's the bunker. I mean, I got my stereo and my empty bottle of, and I mean, I got a stereo. I got speakers up here. I got a subwoofer up in the attic. It's one nice thing about rentals. People move out and they leave their stereos all the time. I've got a pile of speakers and stuff over there. Yeah, no beer fridge. Got to work on the beer fridge. Gutter will fit in drum if you buy the adapter. John, if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, that's exactly what I have. Odie makes it, the plumbing supply company, and it's got the little adapter that the downspout comes into. It actually pulls apart so you can clean it, and then the hose that goes down and drops right in the top of that drum. That's what I have, and you will see that in one of the upcoming, probably the next video. That'll probably be the next video, unless something crazy happens and I feel like I need to address that, and then piss off half my subscribers and then bring more subscribers in at the same time. I don't know. Those of you that do follow along on this, you do like chasing these cats around like me. Thank you, because this is a crap show on this channel sometimes. But I do. There is some actual knowledge up here sometimes that I can puke out in an understandable fashion to help people. I mean, I get comments on videos that people say they have been helped by the video. People aren't just completely trashing me. So send you some rock salt. What is rock salt, Brent? I'm getting caught up here. I'm talking and you guys are actually typing stuff here. And your man gave good with Lions in Michigan football in the bunker. Mine is white plastic, food grade, scared to cut the lid off. Criminy. Well, if you're going to put a spigot on the bottom, you're going to need to take the lid off. You got to get the lid off anyway to keep them clean. That's what I just did. I had to get the lid off so I could clean the thing out because it sat there all year and kind of festered. It was not nice. Would be good to see. Yeah, that's literally. I just did it. I just did it the other day. That's literally one of the next videos I wanted to put up because it's a shop project, and kind of ties in with the self-sufficiency, the prepping series, I guess. That I can kind of hope I don't have to make anymore, but I have a funny feeling that things are going to keep going downhill, and I'm going to feel like I should address it some more. I don't know. I mean, if something like that, is pulling at me, I'm going to go with it. Drink the Labatt's. I'd say, Brent, that the Labatt's is probably not even any good after 6 months, but how can you tell, right? Screen the other hole. That's actually what I would like to do, is have a screen on top and then just drop the hose on top of the screen of the rain barrel, so it would keep everything mostly filtered out. Like I said, I wanted the water. I don't know if I address it. Yeah, I think I addressed it in the video. I've got a camp filter, a ceramic gravity feed filter. And that's when I was like, well, why don't I have water storage? I have the ability to store water. I should probably actually do that. So started doing that, and then it didn't rain. Although I said I think I only need a tenth of an inch of rain up on the roof here to fill that thing. So shouldn't take much. You're over 1,000 subs now. Who gives a shit? Just make vids. True, Brent, but I kind of wanted, I guess maybe I actually had some, pie in the sky ambitions for this channel to actually turn this into a more of a community where, people can ask other people things and stuff. That's why, this exists on Instagram and on Facebook, but those are hassles. Facebook, I put a post up. I've got 188 people, I think, that follow the page on Facebook, and I put a post up and it'll hit 20 people. Come on, that's not even worth it. But yes, Brent, I agree. I'm gonna make videos and see what hits, and you saw what hit last weekend. Was that last 2 weekends ago? Yeah, we were chatting about that in the live stream 2 weekends ago, and then that video took off the next day and kind of went with it. But building a garage Monday, from slab went in this week. I'm starting the garage Monday, and I'm taking it all the way through the siding. So I think it's a 20 by 24 garage, maybe a couple windows. Just a 4-pitch roof, pretty standard, but I'm going to frame it, shingle it, and I think side it. So if I can, which most of the time I have a grumpy old homeowner watching me constantly, and most of these jobs I do for contractors, so I don't film. I don't, like Brent and I were saying with the handyman, he just seems to stroll around with a camera. He doesn't care. But I'm a little more subtle than that. So if I can get a video, I've been trying to get a good garage video, and actually I've been thinking about building one out here in the shop, just a little one, like a mock-up, just to go over all the steps on how to frame it. I might do that when I get YouTube rich and I can buy the material, so catch me in 1,000 years, maybe. How often are you on schedule, or do you wing it, Michael? Like live stream? I just wing it. Most of the times I wing it live stream. A couple people would pop up, chat for a minute. They'd dip out of here. Then I'd end up just killing it. But the last 2 or 3 actually had some people kind of show up, and we've actually had some conversations going. So I've kept the live streams going. My uploads, when I get a project and I get a chance to get a video together of it, it usually goes up. I don't have a giant backload of videos. It's mostly like make the video, edit the video, upload the video. That's about how it works, and it's all time. I mean, my job is my focus, and the YouTube thing is just on the side. So I got to work first, and that's what gives me most of the material for my videos. And it's hard to edit them. You get home and you're tired, and then you do a stupid live stream and you're drinking bourbon till 1 o'clock in the morning, and you don't feel like getting up early and editing anything. I'm not one of those people that works all day and then stays up till 3 in the morning editing videos every night. I just don't do that. I can't do that. I don't function that way. Fiskars has rain barrel stuff. That sounds right, but I'm not sure. I guess I could look, but you guys can do that too. Not drinking tonight because I have to work on my rental. Well, I want to be at the rental early tomorrow, and then I've got to go to my buddy's rental and take a look at a hole in his roof. And I had some beers last Saturday. I haven't drank since then. I don't know. I just haven't drank. I know that might sound strange to a Canadian that we don't just drink all the time. Just bought an aluminum brake. Need a good. What brake? Tapco Pro 19. I did one with a door. Yeah, I put that when I put that door in because that was my own house. When I put the door in, that was the old brake that I had um, I've had from the contractor that I've been kicking around forever. But he actually we've had like all the tools were out because we've had a lot of crews out doing stuff, and we were literally needed a brake. So he got a new brake, and that's the one I've been using. But yeah, if it's a new one of those top handled top lockers, Tapco Pro 19, they're nice. Mark II. Is it? I don't know what the Mark II is. Is it the top handled one? The only thing I don't like about the top handle brake is that you can't set up on top of it and roll out your metal because it's got the handle there. The older brakes, they just have the locker on the side. You set a board on top. You can have your workstation all right in front of you. But the new top lock brakes, you've got to I've got to have the horses with the brake set up, and then I usually have horses behind me with a workstation. So I can roll the metal, cut the metal, mark the metal, and then I spin around and I do it there. Yeah, I'm not a sider. I mean, I can side. I'm just not a sider. Trim Master Mark II green. Is it a 10 foot brake? The contractor told me he was going to buy a 14. They've got a 14-foot brake, I think. And I was like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Who the hell can even handle a 14-foot brake? I don't even have ladder racks on my truck, man. I mean, I've got an 8-foot bed and stuff just sticks out. What the hell am I going to do with a 14-foot brake? You have to hire 3 dudes to come help you move that thing around. Yeah, sawhorses and plywood. Yeah, and come on, Brent, if you bought a brake, you know how to use a brake. But yeah, that actually the video I made when I did the door, that was like a whole chunk of videos I did. I did the door and I did the metal on it. And I did the deck. That was all at my house, and there was yeah, those videos weren't the best. It was flipping hot out. I was under the gun time frame working those weekends. I had graduation parties or something going on. 10-6 or 11. Yeah, it's probably 10-6. I don't know how many meters that is. 2 1/3 meters. 3 meters, probably 3 meters. But I know those videos weren't very good. It was weird because the door, the existing door was just an old wooden door that was kind of framed in the house, and I pulled it out, slapped the new pre-hung door in, and then it didn't fit right, so the metal was bent, tapered, and because I just went back to up against the existing siding. It wasn't a very good how-to. I don't really make good how-tos on this channel. So if anybody's new here, John, if you're still watching, they're not always really great how-tos. They're just how I do. If that means anything to you. It's just kind of watching somebody go through the motions sometimes. And a lot of times it's the first time I've done it, like working on some of the vehicles, doing brake jobs or something. It's the first time I'm doing it. So I guess maybe I'm just the one that gets to make the mistakes, and maybe you can learn from them and avoid them when you're doing your job. So you empty the trailer fears, need to make trailer update video. Yeah, Brent, your trailer videos have got all your hits on your channel, if I recall correctly. But you're glad you have that new door in. Yeah, the bad thing is the old door, I had insulation and everything stuffed around it. And this new door, I have not yet insulated it, and it is crazy drafty. in that garage there. So I need to get that fixed. Not fixed. I need to get that remedied. I should go in there and just spray foam the crap out of it and then make my door stick like everybody does. But I should probably got old cans of spray foam sitting around somewhere, but they usually go bad after a while. Then you just take them out and shoot them, make them blow up. Oh, the pocket door. I guess I skipped right past that. 3 meters, just over 9 feet. 3 meters, gotcha. Trial and error, John. Just keep guessing. I don't know. Like, what, how long is a meter? Is that like 3 miles or 4 inches? I'm not sure. I don't know. Who knows? No one knows. No one measures anything in meters. 640,000 on your pocket door. That's like 3 times the amount. That's probably 4 times the amount of views I've had on my channel. You got that on one video about a pocket door. I gotta go make a hole in the wall and go put a pocket door in. I hate pocket doors. Everybody always wants to put them on their bathroom. It's so weird. I don't get any privacy. I mean, they do have locks. Check out Brent's video. He installs a lock on one of them. But not a fan of them. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's up till 1 o'clock on the last live stream. And now it's 10 o'clock and I'm tired. Well, the last live stream was on a different time, though, since we did a stupid time change. You have almost 1 million. Well, see, Brent, you're just in a different. You're playing a whole different ball game than I am. I am only at 215. I'm not even at 250,000 views on my channel. Barn door. Barn doors are the classy pocket doors. Barn doors are at least cooler. I don't know if I asked you before, Brent, the Perkins Builder Brothers, I don't know if you've seen their channel or follow them. They just built a house, and they custom made a barn door, and they put it on a track, and the track had slow close. I don't know if you've seen them. I've never seen them. I mean, it makes sense that they existed, but I've never seen them. You close it, and it goes. It's just like a drawer. It goes, and it just slowly stops. It's really nice. Pocket doors are only good for doors you don't use. Yeah, like a door you're just going to leave open all the time and you don't want the physical door in the way, like going into your pantry or something because it's blocking half the shelves. Yeah, I agree then. That's where the pocket doors are perfect. Best way to calculate cost of building a workshop, say 30 by 30 in North Florida. Planning on doing the labor myself, wood frame, shingle roof. Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't done the contractor side in quite a while there, Nick. But 20 by 20. Times. No, that's not right. Wait. Depends on how big you wanted to go. You're gonna do all the labor yourself. I mean, you need to put the concrete and everything in? You're probably 30 by 30. I mean, if it's literally 30 by 30, you're gonna need trusses. you're going to be looking at $20,000 plus probably. Concrete contracted out, but if you're going to pay for the concrete still, 30 grand maybe. I don't know what the pricing is down in Florida. John Poole, night. Hi, John. Thanks for stopping by. And if you want to watch the crap show a little more, tune in. There'll be more videos. And if I come up with any other great ideas to chat about in an evening, we'll do another live stream. So thanks for coming by, John. You too, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. Brent, you should do your own live stream. Quit trying to slide in on mine and then be bragging on all your views on your channel. That's why these guys probably had to go. They're over there watching your channel now. Thanks, buddy. Crazy like everywhere else. Yeah, it's building materials are in, and I know I'm gonna completely ruin the numbers on this, but back in spring it was like $450 for 1,000 board feet, and it was like $990 for 1,000 board feet just a few weeks ago. But it's gonna peak, and it's gonna level off, and it's gonna start to die off because it's gonna make things. Jesus is bothering me. Not bothering me by my neck. It's bothering me that I'm looking at it. Nothing left of this shirt. That made it worse. It's the prices of material are going to go up and the work is going to drop, and then there will be an equilibrium. It just depends on where that is. And going into winter, I think things are going to slow down and they'll actually build up. I was by Lowe's the other day, and there was actually a semi truck filled with treated lumber. So they're getting back to providing for the demand. People got to send you money to get paid to do it. Yeah, I mean, live streams ain't nothing but sitting around chatting. Yeah, I guess what do they do? Super chats? Click on it. Oh yeah, you do super sticker, super chat. Yeah, so there you go, guys. Just send me a bunch of super chats. I'll go buy my own bourbon. That'd be a great idea. There you go, Brent. You go, have some fantastic. They held your comment for review. I'll show it though. Oh no, I'm gonna leave it out of there. Swearing in my live streams. You can't have that, Brent. Yeah, 3 times the price. I mean, I understand that we're in 2 different spots and there's actually an exchange rate, but $8 for a pre-cut stud, $27 for 7/16 OSB, and $27. That's got to be like what, $102 Canadian or something like that. I don't know. Is that $27 equal 3 meters? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. But so, Nick, it all depends where you're at as to what pricing would be. I mean, if you're going to handle the labor yourself, you're obviously saving there, because labor right now is not cheap. I said I can go out and do work for the contractor that I do the bulk of my work for. I can do work for him and easily charge a day's wage that I would charge a customer of my own, and I don't have to do any of the legwork. So I've been doing mostly everything. There you go. Brett self-edits. Those mean guys. 2x8, 4x8 was going close to $8 recently here. Yeah, probably about the same then up here in the Midwest. If you're in the North Coast. Yeah, Brent, that's actually a little cheaper. But then again, we get a lot of material from you guys. So there's probably tariffs and duties and stuff coming across the border that you don't have to pay. So probably the bulk of material like that, if you actually get it, you know, if it's in country for you guys, is probably about the same dollars wise as ours, which would then be more expensive or cheaper. I don't know how that works. Have I mentioned I don't know how that works? So Nick, yeah, you'd have to price it out. I mean, if you're literally going to go 30 feet, you would end up needing trusses, and trusses get expensive. And I hope you got a lot of manpower if you're going to set them by yourself. I've set 24 foot scissor trusses. Check that video. Check the Build a Garage by Yourself series I did. There's a playlist. Holy crap, I don't ever want to do that again. I could not get my help that carpenter that used to work with me. I could not get him to come. He was tied up, so I stupidly decided to set those trusses on my own. Have some muscle with you. Working on jobs you priced out as $330. Oh man, Brent, you're taking a hit, bud. Ken's Carpentry YouTube channel, and he's been complaining about costs as well. Yeah, I've seen Ken's Carpentry. I don't subscribe to him, but I've been by a couple times. He does a lot of builds and stuff, and yeah, it's nuts. And that's the thing is we've been so swamped with work that we're way behind for the contractors. So he's working off of contracts they've had for a couple months now, and pricing has changed a lot. So two by 6x8, 550 now. Yeah, actually, Brent, it seems like your dimensional is actually cheaper up there. But then again, like I said, we get our dimensional from up north. So you guys get it, you know, hot off the presses there, I suppose, right straight out of the mill. And it's probably cheaper because it's not crossing borders. I gotta complain, man. You guys gotta grow some straighter trees up there. Jeez Louise. 2x8 by 14s are the notoriously most horrible batch of lumber you could ever get, which are usually rafters on a 24-foot wide garage, which is basically a standard garage. And good grief, some of those are the worst damn piles of sticks we've ever dealt with. Like for 20 years, they've been the 2x8 by 14s. 4x8 drywall, like $12.50. Good grief. I haven't had to buy any drywall in a while. I don't do interior stuff unless it's my own. Actually, scratch that. Contractor was gone for a couple weeks, couple springs ago, and I was running a whole job on my own. I mean, I was the only one on the job, but I was running I took over the whole thing for him. He had the contract done and everything. I took it from there. Had to get material and everything myself because the job got way out of hand. There was a lot of termite and a lot of rot. Actually, one of my stupid early videos of how to fix termite damage was on that job. And I had to buy some drywall for that. Other than that, I only buy drywall for my own jobs because I hate doing drywall. I can't make a living doing that. I would die. I would starve if I had to do drywall for a living. Yeah, you see, you use some of the 2x4s for hockey sticks. See, you guys play hockey. We don't play hockey here. That's how hockey was invented. Hey, what are we going to do with all these sticks, eh? So is that how it happened? We play lacrosse. I don't play lacrosse. My son played lacrosse. I don't play lacrosse. Oh, man. Anywho, we only almost been for an hour and a half here. Well, I got places to be in the morning. If we sit here keep yapping all night, I think Brent's going to run out of Labatt's, and then he's going to be all in a bad mood. So, gentlemen, ladies, if there's any ladies in here, I don't know if Paige is still around. She'd probably come back. She always comes back. She's always got something to say. So, yep, off to baseball players here. In fact, got 12U and 9U in the morning. Oh, yeah, 12U and 9U. My boy's in college at this point, and I've washed my hands of him. He's doing his own thing, and my daughter dances, so my wife handles most of that. She's got a huge dance camp going on. I don't know if it's for the high school. It's for the high school team and for her company team. So she's got a bunch of that crap going on this weekend. Feast or famine. Yeah, you gotta get your stuff. You do a lot of inside work, Brent, so you can weather the winter probably a lot better than I can, because I do a lot of outside stuff. But anyway, Nick, Brent, everybody that's got stuff to do tomorrow, y'all get some sleep. I'm heading inside and I'm going to bed. So watch for the rain barrel video. It should be the next video up. Can't guarantee when that's going to be because I get sidetracked a lot. So we will catch y'all on the flip side.